We book over 300 meetings for marketing agencies every single month. And what I want to do in this video is give you an exact step-by-step walkthrough of every single thing that you need to do to go from not being able to book meetings, having it be unpredictable, not speaking to the right people, or any situation where you're unable to grow as fast as you want, to getting to the point where you're able to generate predictable bookings every single day with qualified, high buying intent people that need what you're offering and that has the budget for what you're offering, so that you can easily sign clients and scale your agency moving into 2024. So whether you're just starting out, you've never even tried signing clients in the past, or whether you've been doing this for 20 years, but just haven't nailed the system to actually get new bookings in, sign more clients predictably, this video is going to be for you. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Welby. I'm the co-founder of Agency Growth Partner. And what we do is we help marketing agencies predictably build out 7-figure acquisition systems so that they can easily scale by adding an extra 50 to 100K per month. So the first thing that we need to understand if your goal is to sign clients in 2024 is the complete change in the agency landscape. So what we need to understand is that in the past, you could easily get away with having no website, no social profiles, nothing. Just send a cold email, get them onto a meeting and sign them up for 3K a month. It was that easy. But now that is completely impossible. So the major shift that's happening in 2024 that you have to get onto is focusing on brand as opposed to direct response. Now, direct response is just sending an email, getting them onto a call, hoping for the best. But what you find now is that people are so skeptical. People have been approached by so many people, right? They're getting so many emails every single day offering the same things, similar offers, and they're just bombarded with all these messages. And the way that you're going to stand out from every other agency, and this is the most important part, the way that you're going to stand out is with your brand. Now, the brand can just be defined as how you look to the market. Now, this includes everything from your website, to your social profiles, to your case studies, to your assets, everything to do with your perception. That is going to be what's going to allow you to stand out. And this is going to be the major focus throughout every single other component of what I talk about, because it's just going to shine through the entire process. Now, the next step to signing clients in 2024 that you have to implement is leveraging content in your acquisition. So what most people do, like I was saying, is they just send an email and they hope for the best. But what we've been doing that's been the absolute biggest game changer in signing clients for us was leveraging content in our sales process. Now, what this looks like practically is that once we send an email to someone, right? Once we send a LinkedIn message, a Facebook message, any sort of outreach that you do, what we want to do is optimize for everything around the message. So if we're sending an email, we need to assume that people are going to do research on you before even replying to you. So what happens when someone receives an email from you, an outreach message, is that they're going to check your website, they're going to check your LinkedIn, they're going to check your YouTube, anything they can find to validate whether it's actually worth the time having the conversation with you. So in the same way that if you're reaching out on LinkedIn, on Instagram, you need to make sure that your profile is optimized for acquisition. So every person that comes to your profile needs to understand that you are an expert in what you do. And the best way to do this is one, with case studies. So putting up case study videos, case study PDFs, case study images, anything that you can do to present your value to the market, to present your expertise, is going to make everything else so much easier. So when you do send a message, they are going to check your stuff. And when they do, it needs to be filled with resources that will give them more confidence than when you just sent the message. The second way is through valuable videos. So exactly what I'm doing now, recording a video, giving value for free. If you don't have case studies or you just want to amplify your results, you can add videos on top of these case studies. So for example, recording a 10-minute video explaining how to solve the biggest problem for your niche. If you can do that, share it for free and have it on your website, have it on your LinkedIn, have it on your social profiles, it will dramatically increase the amount of people that respond to you. But also when they do get onto the calls, they're going to be so much more likely to sign up because they've seen that you are an expert, that you've already solved their problem for free. So we use this ourselves in our own sales process. Whenever someone books a meeting, they get sent automatically videos explaining how to solve their biggest problems without us. And that's the key point. The videos need to be able to solve the problems without us being there. Because if it can do that, then it gives them the confidence that when they do speak to us, that working with us will be even more valuable than watching these videos or trying it themselves. So the perfect example of the type of video that we send, firstly, are case study videos, and we have some examples on the channel, but this video as well, right? Sending a video like this, explaining value for free to the market, is extremely effective. So for every single agency that we speak to, I recommend doing this because it honestly will be the biggest thing that will impact the number of clients that you sign and the number of bookings that you get. Now, the next component, if you want to be signing clients in 2024, is leveraging an outbound strategy. Now, what you can do is, obviously you can have a website, you can have content, you can have everything, but if no one sees it, it's literally pointless. So what we need to do is, because we want to get initial traction, because we want to get results quickly and predictably, we need some sort of outbound method to get what you do, your service, your case studies, in front of the right people at scale automatically. Because the thing is, we're in 2024, you don't actually need to be sending manual messages. You don't need to be networking in person, shaking hands with random people. All you need to do is get your message, your offer, your case studies in a well-written message and sending it to the right people at scale, right? You can literally reach thousands and thousands of people completely automated, nearly for free, at scale using these systems. And this is exactly what we do for our clients and how we help them to add an extra 20, 30, 40, 50, 100K per month by just leveraging these outbound strategies, defining who they want to work with, getting in front of these people and getting them onto bookings with our clients so that they can convert them into closed deals and then eventually scale from there. So what you want to do is leverage a software like Instantly or SmartLead or Lemlist, any of these sending tools, creating a great message. And I have videos on how to create the offer and how to create the script as well. And then putting this into the campaign so that it can run on autopilot and generate bookings for you. So if you don't have a process in place that's generating at least 5 to 10 bookings every single week on autopilot, then I would highly recommend starting with this or just checking the link in the description and seeing how we could potentially set this up for you. Now, the final thing to keep in mind if you're looking to scale in 2024 is leveraging all the tools that are available that weren't available before. And some of these examples are automation with no code on Zapier, using AI, using these email sending tools, using these automated CRMs. All these tools are available so that you actually don't have to spend time in the sales process. A lot of the clients that we work with, they actually have the goal, obviously, of signing clients, of booking meetings, but they want to get out of the process. They actually don't want to be in the day-to-day, every single day, sending messages, sending follow-ups, getting on sales calls. They don't want that. So what they do is they leverage these tools and then we show them how to do this, or we just do it for them in our partnership. So the first thing, just to give an example of what we implement for our clients, is a CRM. Because the thing is, you might have leads coming in from all different places, Instagram, LinkedIn, email, anywhere, and you need to figure out where they came from and how to actually track them. So the first thing that you should have is a CRM. You should have a software, at worst, Google Sheets, something to keep track of every single prospect that comes in, info about them, info about their website, and this can all be automated. The next part is actually finding the leads. This can be automated as well. We have tons and tons of softwares, tons and tons of people that we could recommend to actually source qualified prospects, qualified leads every single day, nearly for free, right? All of this is available. The next component is the sending. You actually don't need to be sending emails. You don't need to be sending LinkedIn messages, Instagram messages, anything. Because of all these softwares, because of all these tools that allows you to do this without any involvement. And the thing is, because it's automated, because it's using software, it doesn't make mistakes. And it's not gonna wake up one day, not feel like doing follow-up or get emotional about things. It's just gonna do it day after day. And the same with writing these scripts. You actually shouldn't be writing scripts yourself. Honestly, if you're spending time writing outreach scripts, outreach messages, you're wasting time. Right now, we're using AI to do every single component of the scripting process, from follow-ups to the actual messages to even the conversion from positive reply into bookings. And again, we're giving more info on this if you just check the link below. But the key thing is that you can use these tools to almost get out of 90% of the day-to-day in terms of signing clients from day one. So right now, if you're spending more than 2-3 hours per week on these systems, then something needs to change completely. And the first thing that I recommend is looking at your entire process, from finding leads to writing the scripts, to sending the messages, to following up, to convert them into bookings, and seeing firstly, where can I eliminate things that I don't need to do? Then I would look at what can I automate? So for example, if you're sending messages yourself, you can automate that with software. And anyone that talks about personalization, they want to make sure that it seems human, it has a personal touch. Honestly, AI can do that as well, so that's no excuse. And then after you figured out everything that you can eliminate and automate, find someone to delegate it to. So for example, if the final component is the sales process, speaking to the right people, getting onto the calls and actually converting them, it's actually very easy to bring on a salesperson that follows a proven process. And again, this is one of the big things that we focus on for ourselves and for our clients, is that if you don't have a step-by-step line of questions and a step-by-step pitch that you can use on every single sales call, then you're doing something completely wrong. Because all you need to do is follow a proven system of questions and pitching. And if you can do that, you can easily get someone else in to follow the process and scale up from there. So those are the main things to understand if you're looking to sign clients going into 2024. And if you'd like a step-by-step guide on exactly how to sign clients, everything from finding the leads to creating the offer to the scripting, using AI, every single component, I've made a video showing you how to do that here.